Right, hello, hello. That's not go below zero. Now remember that we made a shit ton of water. I think I have to make these over here, right? Yeah. Whoops. This is supposed to be the water room locker. I can make two more. Must have accidentally clicked off of it. And nice guy, welcome in. I have located the Keep Calm kitty poster. Trying to figure out where to put it. I go over here by the plants. What are these other two? Ew. Your stats are a decent amount of food and H2O. Okay, well the other one's definitely better for H2O. I don't like the shape of either of you. You're as addicted to it as I am. I have 40 hours in that game and I bought it last week. Grow tiny vase plants. Hopefully mobile Twitch doesn't give you any trouble though. Rubber ball. What is this one? I mean, that's neat, but I don't like it. Did you start a new world, or are you playing on ours? I'm guessing you're further in it than what we ended up being. I think this is the power cell to my sea drum. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think I made a new one. Fair enough. I was accepting a bunch of them. Alright, I'm gonna go to these two things. Maybe a little bit. I don't think I got as many orders the first in my world. It is a lot easier to do orders whenever you're doing two players, because then you might both be going to people. Have you been accepting new customers and stuff too? Which one's closer, actually? This one's. Well, plus, when you have a bunch of different types, like we were having, you get new customers there too. When you have just one, um, they get a bit bored of it. That scared me. I always think that structure is a giant monster. Right? This is not the artifact I thought it was. Okay.
An active volcano detected nearby.
The random voice has to scare the shit out of me as I'm heading into the depths. I'm gonna grab some of this ruby too. Stop spinning.
With this artifact, I am again able to trace the imprint of my people.
Stop spinning.
They survived for a time, but then their presence becomes faint.
This is less inactive than I thought it was gonna be. I wonder if there's any diamonds around here
Technology
too.
acquired.
Ooh, immediately see a diamond. Hell yeah. I was gonna get out my little tracker thingy as soon as I got some rubies. Fuck yeah. Look at that. Fuck you is orange. I have the thingy that I need. I don't really want lithium right now. I want rubies and diamonds, please. I've been watching Steven Universe again, but there's no sapphires, so I can't collect ruby and sapphire. Hi, Shark Boy. Welcome in. Oh, inventory full. I don't want the lithium.
I have detected an energy signature of some strength. I am not sure what it is for.
Go ahead and share it. Can't hurt.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I'm doing alright. Pretty tired, but I'm doing alright. I'm excited to be back to Subnautica below zero. 16. I'm gonna go to the body cache. It's behind me. I can't stab it or anything. Let go of me. Ow. I just wanted to scan that thing. That's all I wanted. Alright, there we go. I don't know at what point I want to start heading down, but I know it's going to be soon. I'm practically right above it. Yeah. I guess I'll start heading down now. It did 40 damage.
That might help with the construction of a new storage medium. You must continue to investigate.
Okay. What is this red thing? Give me the thingy. Flowering spore, inventory full. Okay. Benzene. Well, I know where to get that.
I
Ouch.
strongly sense my people's technology nearby. A body component is near.
Oh, I'm gonna get lost. Oh, I'm already lost. Um, oh, and it's you. You're here. I don't like you. You're an asshole. You make me get lost. I'm gonna shut this other green one off. Go away. Okay. I'm gonna leave my sea trick here as a beacon. And hope I have enough oxygen. Which there should be oxygen thingies around here. Just need to find the way down. The way down should be this way. Okay, wasn't that way. God damn. Slightly left beacon. Ah, alien tech. Alien tech. Alien tech. It must be this way. And there's a bubble. We have found it. Give me the bubble. I don't think I completely filled my oxygen in there. God damn it. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope. Nope. Okay. Ancient ornamental plant. Molecular scans point to an incredibly slow cell metabolism, which is backed up by carbon dating. Plant cells appear to be engaged in a process known as transdifferentiation. This process alters the state of cells and transforms them to a new cell type over time. Through this process, the plant continuously replaces any poor biological material, allowing it to potentially live for incredibly long periods of time. The carefully regulated structure of this plant's cellular biology and the intentional nature of its display among other alien artifacts suggest that the architects designed and cultivated this plant for some kind of aesthetic or cultural purpose that we can only speculate about. That's a dead body.
This skeleton is very dense, able to handle heavy forces. I got firm from my new form.
Are you okay, Helen?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a foreign architect.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
Detect skeletal structure. Dense synthetic skeletal structure made from unknown alien components. It is estimated that the skeletal material would score a 10 on the most tests for material hardness. It is highly resistant to shattering due to its incredibly strong impact strength. God, you son of a bitch. I'm just wanting my cooked crabs. Give me my food. Quit eating me. I hate those things so much. I can never spot them. They always get me. Staying close to the fucking ceiling. There we go. Sorry, fish.
Detecting bow of an astronautical Soltron Scov vessel nearby. Vessel name Mercury II. Inoperative.
Where's an entrance to you? I have better oxygen now, so I can explore you a little more. There's one. Oh, that's right, I don't have fucking space. I want this Chinese potato.
My instincts are never wrong. Stephanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the Discovery Clause. Let's see Stephanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
I'm alive. Stephanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine.
I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing, and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight, and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my seat anchor. Stephanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured a rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
I don't think she woke up.
Sol should pay me more to lead these missions. I saved the whole damn crew from destruction. Mercury II was nearly obliterated by an immensely powerful energy beam. I don't know any weapon system with that level of capability. The power source to get that kind of range must be, well, otherworldly. We got lucky. The energy signature is similar to some of the weaponry meant to counter pirates on mining freighters. The refraction of the beam across the atmosphere? Ryan's belt, it looked like the Northern Lights. Such power. I fired the emergency flares and dumped water from the nuclear core. I think the heat signature confused the weapons tracking for just an instant. I managed a slight evasive maneuver, and I felt the Mercury get rocked by the sonic boom as the nuclear runoff rapidly evaporated. That alone could have taken us out. Definitely asking for a pay raise. This is not what I signed up for. My days of risky missions should be behind me. But what the hell? I still got it. Even if it was luck. Hopefully, whatever didn't want us on the planet doesn't mind when we leave.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started off so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be? These structures would be clues to another sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were gonna be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. Some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the biopatent payoffs would be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. Man, I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want. To get out of here alive. Please.
all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong?
Now I just need to build the test override module, and I can disable that satellite tower.
Thanks. Love when you interrupt these things.
O'Brien's felt this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No, I don't fail.
You
I
go.
didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land, frigid and cursed. Between these tunneling creatures and the strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back, but I don't think I can land here safely twice. I hate this, but I have to leave them behind. I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
Okay. Is this the cave that you left them in? I don't think this is the cave you left them in. I wonder what cave you left them in. How do I leave? I think I've gotten all of the thingies. Got the blueprint I came in here for. Ooh, a reinforced statue. Read them. Back to the original mission of going to the architect thing. God, you're scary to come up on. You do absolutely nothing but sit there, but you're fucking terrifying. There's an architect thing beneath you? What the hell? Did I scan this while I was here? Because I came here a while ago.
This site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us on our quest.
Okay. It's a weird zone. Now did that guy just happen to sit above it, or was that guy already here when the architect sat us here? You're weird. I'm glad I got the spiral thing out of you before you don't have to come back. Hey, Ruby. Thank you for the follow. Ah, I got a bunch of rubies in my inventory. I am gonna go empty my inventory. Going pretty well. I got some of the story going like I wanted to. We come across a lot of the different architect stuff and one of the Mercury II pieces. Generally Warframe. And we played SteamWorld Dig for a while. And it's whatever ends up coming up on my Steam playlist. There's my base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's fair. Story games are always really good. I like the lore in this one and in Warframe. Yeah, it definitely depends on the mood. These. That's nice. Let's see. I wanted to go to the other Mercury II thing. The N6M is the one I just went to. I do not. But I can only go in the top of this stupid sea truck. I don't know why they changed it when you could go in anywhere in the same month. Hello? Is this not the laser cutter? Hello? Cut open to access. I have cut open. There we go. I was left clicking and not right clicking. This is the way out. Yeah, that's the way out. I don't think there's anything over here, right? Down this more. There's also a way out there. We've explored here a little, because I was coming in over there. I had like 80 seconds to oxygen, so I couldn't really do much. In this room. How do I get in this room? There's a vent that leads to it. I need a propulsion cannon for that room. Okay, so where's the vent? Vent, vent, vent. Vent? No vent. Vent, vent, vent. Yeah, vent, vent, vent. Yeah, vent, vent, vent. No, I'm blind, but where is vent? Vent! I was blind.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stephanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stephanos. How to describe Stephanos? He's by far the most thorough engineer I've worked with, and no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him awake before 11, and he always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest drawl. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set a picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part, though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes. But the craziest part? He managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one. This planet may be a cold mistress, but maybe it isn't so bad.
God, I love them so much. I hate their story, but God, I love them. They're so in love with each other. Need to hear his side of the picnic. Where's his fucking thingy? I know it's somewhere on this ship. Or it's on the other, the third piece, the Mercury II. I'm not found yet.
Calorie intake recommended.
Ah. I'm just looking for stray voice logs mostly. Ugh. I think that's it for this piece of the ship. I think I gotta find the third piece before I see the rest of their story. Oh, that's what that was. I knew I saw a giant fucking fish in the background, but I didn't know what. Scared the hell out of me.
Vital
I forgot I have
signs
these.
stabilizing.
Okay, but I gotta make sky. So I should have all this stuff. And then we'll go and we'll turn it in and shut that thing off. Medic. Benedicta.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seriously, I'm missing gold? Okay, I'll go find gold. I have heartburn. I'm dying. Forgot where I even find these outcrops. I think I'll find them where I just came from, actually. I'm gonna go break a few. Trying to get a roll late at the same time.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Another site found, but I cannot yet tell whether the others survived. Still, it holds valuable information. I hope you will find more. The network is indicating more of my people's technology, but the images I am receiving are fragmented, repeating. I am struggling to locate them precisely.
Fragmented images? Why would that happen?
I can only theorize that the locations are deep and shielded by a refractive material. Perhaps amongst large crystal formations.
I wonder if they meant to shield the location like that. And why they'd want to. I'm gonna go back. I think 4 is plenty. Because then I won't have to farm gold for a while. And I forgot to see which one of my plants is higher in health. You know, the one on the right has 15, but I don't know what the one on the left has.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I know. I.
Our
Okay.
searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it. I suppose the human reaction would be to maintain hope, a survival instinct. Having no choice, I shall emulate you. It seems rather inefficient, but I will have to go home and see what awaits me. The only other alternative is to perish alone. The worst inefficiency by far.
Don't like that I accidentally recorded that. I didn't mean to.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, well, you don't have any health, so. I was wrong, these have 10. Man, that was the worst one to record, too. God damn it. Good, I have that in my inventory. I gotta go place this in the tower. And I always come exploring at night. What am I doing? I built the thing. I gotta warm up. Was I not supposed to come here yet? Was I supposed to do something else? Oh, I was supposed to do something else. This is a component in here. Oops. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, well, I literally just need a piece of lead, and to build it, and then I can do this. So, hey, Grisher. There wasn't another one of the TikToks that are spamming my like section, is it? I haven't seen that, like, that comment I made in a while. Something like that. If only my videos would do the same. I'm curious which comment you saw. Chances are I was awake. I'm usually awake at 4 a.m., so I always forget those things are solid. They don't seem like they should be. Oh no, I have Do Not Disturb mode on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, right, I need a piece of lead. Seriously? I'll go grab a piece of lead. I'm going the right way. I think I'm going the right way. I'm going the wrong way. My phone is constantly on silent. You give me titanium, you motherfucker. There we go. It's always the second. Been leaving a lot of unhinged comments. My filter is gone. Where is this thing? There it is. I need to get that thing off my screen. Yes, yes, I did, Sky. Um, before the tangerine. I think that about answers that. I got a comment removed for the first time in my life earlier too. Of all the comments I've reported, none of them have gotten removed. The one that I said got removed. That's I hate TikTok's filter. Bird, I scan you. I scan you. Now that we actually have the thingy.
Great. Now back to the terminal. Do it. Please work. Yes. Satellite is down.
I am impressed. That was most resourceful.
Now we can go talk to the angry lady. Ouch. Oh. Hi.
All right, Altera, you win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about a kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure, whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
Casually dying. Do I have any water? I don't have any water. Ah, whatever. You need to go this way. I was gonna go down to your house, but you know. I'm probably still gonna go down to your house, because I want to see the rest without your dog blocking me, but. I forget what he actually is. I don't remember. Is this a kilometer east? No. We are 500 meters, so we're gonna keep on trucking. How about now? Getting there.
Mulan and nearby iceberg detected. A hollow chamber typically formed by glacial melt.
Fuck is a Mulan? I'm here for the angry lady, which I'm assuming is gonna be this iceberg. Right, lady, there's a lot of icebergs out here. Which one are you on? I need to shut off fireworks. You're in the way. Ah, it's this one. That scared the fuck out of me. I don't even know if that showed up on stream or not. Grab a couple of these. It was only 200 meters off. How do I get up there? That was helpful. There we go.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in Old Wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning,
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction. You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself to the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Too damn cold to leave the door open. Oh. Why can I
You
scan
can look
you?
all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Marguerite Maida. Freelance security personnel. Missing. Previously thought to be dead. Last known contact was on a recording found in another sector of 4546B, which claims that she killed a Reaper Leviathan. Personality markers. Marguerite is highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. She's strong-willed and seems cold upon initial contact. History. Not much is known about Marguerite. She was born and raised in the Mongolian states, a backwater corporate colony exploited for its mineral resources. She left home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually, she did tours with the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans-System Federation. She held an esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from TSF for going off mission. Details are unclear, but our forces have unearthed some scant details. Marguerite was the head of an intel and reconnaissance mission. We aren't clear what she stumbled upon, but she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. None of the local families would give more information. They only said they thanked God's hand for saving them. Her last mission was aboard the Nagazi as private security against potential pirates and scavengers, which crashed on 4546B. You know what? I'm gonna assume the local security apparatus did something unspeakable and Marguerite just took revenge. That's all.
Alright, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is a bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
That's a little bit Marguerite's fault. Her sister's dead. Just a little bit. She didn't mean to, but Preston's plant. Preston's plant consists of semi-translucent leaves and a sweet fruiting berry. It is hardy and capable of growing in even the harshest of climates. The fruit contains a paralytic agent that humans are unable to properly metabolize, but for certain animals it can act as something of a mild sedative. He's the biggest badass that ever badassed, but okay. I'm gonna go explore her house before she gets back. And hopefully she won't get back in time to murder me. Room. That's gonna spawn in soon. Excuse me. Right? That doesn't look like it should just be curling like that. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I am gonna bring my sea truck down here.
Robin, I have found the location of another artifact.
Good. I really hope this one tells us something we need.
As do I.
Nice.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Is that attached to the escape system? That looks like it's attached to the escape system. Oh,
You again.
hi. I'm just here to explore. I don't know how she made it back here so fast. I can't steal a piece off her bulba tree. Whatever. I'm here to scan all of the things.
A fortnight into our voyage, I was more or less living inside the creature's ribcage. It meant shelter, and it meant food. The flesh was starting to rot. The stench was unlike anything I'd ever smelled. As we floated, the temperature dropped, and the rotten meat began to stiffen and freeze. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the Reaper began to lose buoyancy. We sank a little each day. My sanctuary was becoming my tomb, and I was at the mercy of the current and the winds. Until one day, I saw a smattering of penguins in the distance. Swimming birds usually mean solid land of some kind. I was lucky. The winds followed their path. Hours later, I saw a blessed sight. An unmoving cloud sitting upon the water. Land. It renewed my spirit as I watched the land get closer and closer. The Reaper slowly sank, but I was no longer worried. When the Reaper finally sank below the water, I was close enough to lazily swim my way to shore. I made a note to come back for the Reaper's skull. I didn't ride the beast for 3 weeks to have no proof. Land never felt so good, even in this Arctic hell.
Okay. Thank you for letting me scan all your stuff. I'll get out of your hair. I'm not gonna come back yet. I think that's all I needed from you. I mean, you'll probably see me pass by once in a while, but that's about it. So I need to find a way to go further down somewhere around here.
Seek fluid intake.
Ah, fuck. Is that this way? Might be this way. I don't think it's this way. Huh? I mean, there's stuff over here, but this isn't what I want.
There I was, 500 meters below sea level. Chunks of the sea base sank around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd lodged into her eye socket. A Reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly. I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other. We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on, or let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper. I had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing folk. It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's ribcage. I killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
Is that the way I have to go? That might actually be the way I have to go. I didn't think the entrance to that was so goddamn small. There's no way.
Seek fluid intake.
For this. I don't think this is right. This doesn't feel right. Ah. What the fuck? I just went in a big circle. My brain. Okay, I'm leaving. I think I've already gotten Alpha. I think that's the one that scared the hell out of me. At some point. Hmm. Where am I? Trying to figure out how to get out of here. Where's the oxygen thingy? So it's this way. Ow. Stop it.
Seek fluid intake immediately. New creature discovered.
I stabbed you. I saw the stab. I know I saw the stab.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
You don't see fucking shit. I lost the fish I just stabbed and I feel really bad. I just killed the fish for nothing.
Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
Um,
Seek fluid intake.
okay, well, I haven't gotten this. Ooh. Fossil excavator. Based on analysis, it is speculated that this artifact is an archaeological tool for finding and excavating fossil remnants. The main body of this equipment is housed between two glide rails. The excavator emits a sonar pulse that gathers data on the ground beneath it, which, when it bounces back with a possible fossilized object, it begins the excavation process. A set of lasers from emit from the arms and slowly removes micro layers of materials. Once the fossil is revealed, the same carefully calibrated lasers are utilized to break loose materials while preserving the fossil underneath. Fossils can be I'm cold. Fossils can be analyzed using carbon data and other methods to understand what the environmental makeup might have been millions of years ago, which can be compared to current data to look for trends. What's this? And why? Why was there this whole building for a single ion cube? That was really weird. Also, I'm pretty sure I saw the third piece to the thingy. The Mercury II. Which will also have some water in it.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
That's not actually a piece to the Mercury II. Is that not why? Is that why she's not saying anything? Okay, that was just a chunk, I guess. I need water ASAP. I thought I'd find water in there, but it was smaller than I thought. Oops, sorry. my god, I killed a penguin. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This is when I ran over that possum all over again. I literally shut my music off and sobbed for like 5 minutes.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm gonna go grab a bunch of snowballs. Can I grab snowballs here? No. Where can I grab snowballs more? Guess the closest place would be where I go to Outpost Zero at. That will make things close. Okay. Glad they changed the sound after a second. That would have gotten annoying. So many of these guys. Oh my lord. I know where to go whenever my reactor runs out. I see so many. They're so annoying. I will hunt them to extinction, honestly. How close is this thing to running out? Not very. I think we got enough water for a while. I don't like that these are spread out. Why are you not in a corner? Why? What the fuck? see. Okay, I went to this one. Don't need this on right now. Or that. I wonder if I can put Preston's plant in there once it finishes growing. You're at 94%. Give me a thing to experiment with. Oh, you're probably gonna take a while once. I have the stuff for this, right? Already forgotten what I need. Is that a wiring kit? I think that's a wiring kit. Yeah, it's a wiring kit. I think I have one of those pre-made. I have advanced wiring kit. No, I have a regular wiring kit. Okay. Then I need silicone rubber.
Without spy penguins, scientists may have never discovered that penguins incubate their eggs in small cave burrows, often alongside thermal lily roots.
This is to replace the one that I hit earlier. Well, I can't deploy it right now. I have to be beside one of the guys? Okay, that's rude. Fine. Pingby. That's his name, Pingby. Can I put a Preston's Delight in here? I can! He's on the wall. Okay. But that is where I'm gonna leave it. Right. I'm gonna send you guys off the crash word. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for joining. Of course, you don't have to say hello, but if you would like to, you can copy these in the chat.